Emory Hunt, a CBS reporter, a NFL insider, he's saying that the Cleveland Browns have given SHEDEUR Sanders some weapons this year to operate on the offensive side of the ball. And also, what's the benefit of having a quarterback competition between Deshaun Watson and SHEDEUR Sanders? We getting ready to talk about it right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. Hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And also, if you don't mind, join the membership. Join the membership. Anything that you do to support the broadcast is highly appreciated. Let's jump right into it. CBS reporter Emory Hunt was on a podcast talking about what the Cleveland Browns have done in this past draft by adding additional weapons for SHEDEUR Sanders. The wide receiver room was ranked near the bottom last year at the end of the season. I think they was ranked number 31 and the offensive line was ranked number 32, right? So you can't get no lower than that on the offensive side of the ball. When you look at the players from this past draft, especially the wide receivers in Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston, what they are bringing to the offensive side of the ball. Casey Concepcion will be in that slot position, and man, you can do all kind of things. You can do upstream, the hitch passes. You could put him in the backfield. He did that at Texas A&M, and also they're gonna be able to use him on the special teams. But check this out, Denzel Boston, a big-time wide receiver. You remember that pass, and I'm sure Todd Monken remember, when SHEDEUR Sanders was playing Baltimore, that last pass, when it was 4th down, many people said that he should have went to Jerry Judy coming across the middle just to get the first down to move the chains. But instead, SHEDEUR Sanders took a gamble. He took a chance on the side of the ball. Let's listen to Emory Hunt talk about this past draft and the weapons that SHEDEUR Sanders have this year on the offensive side of the ball. Emory Hunt.
I am of the mindset that SHEDEUR is going to win out this battle. He's going to start. And what we saw last year wasn't an aberration. It was a sign of things to come. He was 3-4 as a starter last year. They should have been 5-2. And if we really want to be honest about it, they had that 49ers game one, just going for it on 4th down, and the special teams blunders ruined that game because they had a lead in that one. And so he was out there with an NFL Europe roster, more so than what the guys in Flacco and Dylan Gabriel started the season with. So now you add all of that talent that they got in free agency and in the draft with a guy that has confidence, because Monken wanted him at Georgia, wanted him at Baltimore, and now he has him, and a guy that is feeding off this positive energy, and a team that's really good, that was in a lot of ball games all throughout the season. The Browns, I feel like, can win 10 games. SHEDEUR Sanders could be their starting quarterback, and I feel like all is well in Cleveland.
Wow. 10 games you think SHEDEUR could win this year with the Browns?
Yeah, think about something SHEDEUR never had at Jackson State and also Colorado. Offensive line help, a run game, consistent run game, and elite level options across the board at wide receiver and at tight end. You know, so that's the difference. And when we look at SHEDEUR Sanders individually as a player going into year 2 of a situation, year 2 at Jackson State was better than year 1. Year 2 at Colorado was better than year 1. And so I feel like the fact that he has a normal offseason, all of these guys are learning Todd Monken's offense at the same pace. So we should get the best of SHEDEUR Sanders moving.
That's Emory Hunt over there on CBS Sports talking about the weapons that SHEDEUR Sanders will have this year. When you look at Jerry Judy, the wide receiver number 1. When you look at Harold Fanning, SHEDEUR Sanders' favorite target from last year at that tight end, and you add in Casey Concepcion and Denzel Boston, SHEDEUR Sanders has some weapons this year to work with. And you got to look at the running backs. The running backs for the Cleveland Browns. If Quinshon Judkins comes back healthy, I know that's a big if, but he looked like he's on track of coming back healthy. if he can stay healthy and come back, that's another weapon for SHEDEUR Sanders. And also Sampson out of the backfield. You remember when they was playing the Raiders, SHEDEUR Sanders took just a screen pass out of the backfield to Sampson, and he took it to the house to close the game out. Once again, SHEDEUR Sanders got some better weapons this year in 2026. All right? All right, we moving on. What's the benefit of having a quarterback competition with the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation between SHEDEUR Sanders and Deshaun Watson? Is it they're using Deshaun Watson to motivate and push SHEDEUR Sanders? Me personally, I don't think SHEDEUR need that. Maybe they have seen something inside the building of SHEDEUR that they didn't like, and maybe they want to try to get his attention because they know he got a big fan base just because he started the last 7 games of the year, just because the CU auntie, the CU aunts, and all the Colorado followers, the Sanders followers, is very active on social media. He think he just gonna walk in his second year and be the starting quarterback. Maybe we should put Deshaun Watson out there and see can we motivate it, see can we turn on a switch for SHEDEUR Sanders, because this is an important year and we want to win. Let's listen to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show talk about this quarterback competition in Cleveland.
In an ideal world, not only would it be 100% performance-based, but it would be clear to those making the decision. It'd be clear to the other players in the locker room. And whoever outperformed the other guy would take the job and run with it and grow with the locker room and grow with his coaching staff and all that. But one of the reasons the Browns don't live in an ideal world is because 4 years ago they made the worst trade in the history of the NFL, right? And so this guy's still on the team because you can't afford to cut him, so it's not ideal. So how it's going to go, I don't know. I can't imagine that any decisions were made based off of 3 days of minicamp in April. Now, Jason and I have been hearing for months, they want to play Deshaun, they're going to play Deshaun. Sometimes we talk to the same people. In a lot of cases, we don't. We know what's out there. I can't imagine a scenario, though, where anything's really been decided already based off what they've seen. So 2 weeks from today, we get the start of OTAs, and we will see. But, we are hearing things out there that they've decided that Deshaun is going to perform better, and we'll see where it goes.
My whole thing with this has been, what are you trying to get out of this? Where are you trying to go? Under no circumstances would I ever give Deshaun Watson another contract if I'm the Browns. And I agree with you. Even if you did give him one, I don't think he would take it. I don't think he would sign it. So what are we doing here? What are you doing? What are you trying to accomplish with this? You're trying to win games. I get it. Are you trying to win games, or are you trying to eventually win a Super Bowl? Because those are two different things to me. And if you're just trying to go out there and win the most games you can win this year, okay, fine. Play Deshaun. Maybe you're going to win an extra game or two. And then you're going to get to the end of the season, you're going to say, well, now what do we do? Because we didn't play SHEDEUR, and we got these quarterbacks coming to this draft, so what is it that we're supposed to do? So there is no case to make as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I know I've been hard on SHEDEUR, but I've been consistent on this since last season. If you're telling me I have to choose between Deshaun and SHEDEUR, there's no comparison. I'm playing SHEDEUR because I want to see. I don't think the odds are high, but the odds are higher than me giving Deshaun another contract because those are zero.
That's G. Bush and the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show talking about this quarterback competition. You heard what they had to say. You heard Jason Lloyd, and you heard the other guy, Zach Jackson, talking about what's the benefit of playing Deshaun Watson this year. I hate to say this, but I got to agree with Jason Lloyd. I don't do that many times when it comes to the quarterback situation with the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson. I just don't see the upside of them playing and starting Deshaun Watson this year, unless they are trying to motivate SHEDEUR Sanders, which I don't think he needs. So put your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about what they had to say. All right? Hey, live show tonight. Uncle Steve and JR Boxing tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Listen, if you never tune into a live show, get everything out of the way and tune in tonight, right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts from 8 o'clock p.m. until 9 o'clock p.m. I'm telling you, it's one of the best shows on YouTube. I'm just being real with you. JR Boxing, Uncle Steve, and myself. Come on over and be our special guest. Got one of the best chat rooms on YouTube. And if you're tuning in to a live show for the first time, just drop your state in the comment section. Let us know that you're tuning in. All right? We hope to see you at the live show tonight. Until then, peace.